Hi guys! Happy Saturday, sorry about that. I had to uninstall the drivers for this Bluetooth device, and I think OBS got mad at me for that, because I hit start stream and then it crashed, so... yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, because the only really major thing that was related to OBS that I changed. But, whatever. Hi! It's Saturday, I'm here! It's like 1 billion degrees in my house for some reason. Ando's here, and Kuro's here, and Nuke is here. What's up? Nuke, your emotes are adorable. Let me know if the music is too loud. Also, let me know if you guys can hear it in my microphone when I speak, and you're getting, like, a feedback loop. We're gonna probably have another week or so where I don't have headphones, so, just let me know if you're getting a feedback loop from the music. But, Penny's here! What's up, guys? So, it is Stack Saturday. It is time to do stack things on a Saturday. And, so I'm gonna work on some Fakemon, but I was kind of thinking. So let me show you guys what Ron was working on. I forgot to grab the original version. So Ron asked very nicely if he could have one of our legendaries, Axie he wanted to do. So, because he asked so nicely, and because he's a good friend of mine, I let him do it. So he did Axie, which is our dark water legendary. I think we ended up making them. I really liked his design. The only thing I wasn't sure about was that it has, like, animal eyes, and, like, it has, like, eyes like the creatures he'd put in his world, so I was like, can we try it with, like, somebody else's, like, another legendary? Like, just try... I suggested Darkrai just because they were kind of simple still, so he did, 2 other versions. I don't know why they're so tiny. Hang on, let me just... I don't normally do this, but... So he did one with Mewtwo eyes, which I like this one the best, personally. I don't know what you guys think, but, so he did this one, and then he did one with Darkrai eyes. And I like the Darkrai eyes, but I don't like them as much, you know? Like, I feel like they're too intense for this Pokemon. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. It's kind of like our whole community world-building thing, so if there's something you guys don't like and want us to change, definitely speak up. And, we'll make any alterations you guys suggest, especially since they're like the box art legendaries of the region. I definitely want everyone to have their input on these, so if there's something you don't like, let me know. But right now I'm planning on going with this one, because I like this one the best. I like the eyes on it, I like the patterns and stuff. And so, counterpart I did to go with it is the fairy type version. I kind of followed Ron's, general layout of the character. You know, it's kind of an anthropomorphic axolotl. It's got the thin gills, the long tail, little clawed fingers and hands. I didn't make this hand webbed, I just realized. So I doodled this at lunch the other day at work, because I just didn't feel like doing things. Yeah, we're making our own gen. If you're in our Discord and want to participate, and you want to do some art for us, you are more than welcome. We have... Whoop. Current decks. I want the current decks with the pictures. There we go. Yeah, so we're making our whole generation. Actually, I'll just show you guys this. So we made, we all sat on stream one night and just brainstormed Pokemon. So we have a whole region of about 82 Pokemon, which is roughly the amount of new Pokemon that was introduced in X and Y. So for right now, we're sticking with that if we feel like we want to add more, or, like, if we get serious about this, and if somebody, like, were to step up and be like, yo, I want to make a fake, like, I want to make a ROM hack of this, I'd be like, go for it. I can't pay you, though. But I feel like I would probably want to, like, check and make sure this dex is balanced in that case. But, since we're just kind of doing it for fun, I don't care if it's balanced or not. So these are a whole bunch of ones that we've done so far. I've done a couple, some other people have done a couple. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really cool seeing what you guys come up with, too. Like, this is not the route I would have taken with these starters, the fire starters, but I love what Ron did with them. Ron took the concept and really made it cool. Got a fighting type, like, cheetah thing. That was done by Popcorn Doggo. I did these guys the other week. Flugly did, I just realized I spelled your name wrong, Flugly, which is fine because I have to redo these panels anyway because I shuffled things around. But, you know, Flugly did some stuff for us. Kiki did some. Coco did one. I did all these guys. And then Ron did 2 of our fossils. So, we're kind of gathering. I know Arenas started one and just didn't get to finishing it. I think you said you wanted to do more on it, so... You should get a Discord. We have a whole cool little community here. Everybody's awesome here. So if you feel like getting a Discord, even if you're not in the Discord, actually, let me grab the link for you. I'll grab the link for you guys and chuck it in the chat, so that you guys can see. I'll grab the Google Drive, because even if you're not in the Discord, I wouldn't mind if you wanted to, like, email me or art or something. It helps if you're in the Discord, because we have a whole channel for it right now, but, So, I was thinking about working on this tonight anyway, was the point, since, you know, we've got kind of a design down, but if there's anything you guys want me to change, I'm down for any changes. Sharing is unavailable at this time. Computer... Fuck. There we go. My computer was just, my Twitch chat was just like, here are the rules for the chat, as if I've never been in my own chat before, because I just had to log in again for no reason. Grab also. And then this one is the one with all the images and the types and stuff, that I'm still putting together. So, that's my plan tonight, and then depending on how fast, since I already sketched this, it actually really shouldn't take too long. So depending on how long this takes me, we'll pick something else off the list and work on that too, so... Yeah, that's the plan. Not 3000 DPI. Please don't do 3000 DPI. That's not a good plan. 3000 DPI is a lot of DPI. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's Saturday going? I feel like I've been very productive today, and I feel good. Like, I got a whole bunch of chores done. I went to the bank and applied for a credit card because the first bill of the month is the worst. For the first paycheck of the month, it sucks, and so a credit card will help me with that, so I did that. That was interesting. And then I caught, like, one shiny Eevee while I was out running errands, but I'm going out with some friends tomorrow to do Community Day tomorrow, so hopefully I can get some more shinies, because apparently I need a ton of them. No matter what, I'm saving one for Sylveon. Even if I don't get all of them for the others, I'm saving one Eevee for Sylveon, because it's still shiny Sylveon are cool. But in general. Got a lot of Octo expansion levels done. Ooh, that. What's an Octo expansion? I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting. Ah, that makes sense. Now the Octo expansion makes sense. Whenever I see the word Octo, I think of Octodad, and so I was like, has Octodad been, like, a thing? Like, not been a thing for a while? Gotcha. I was like, how long has Octodad been relevant? Like, I played that a year ago, and when I played it, it was definitely not still relevant. Speaking of things that shouldn't exist because they're not relevant anymore, I saw a review on YouTube of the Slender Man movie, and the review was just about what I expected, which was that it's not a good movie. So, and it's not even, like, a good movie in the way that you would go with your friends and, like, laugh at a funny, like a funnily bad movie. It is just a bad movie. Why does that not grab? It's too late. Yeah, that movie came too late. I know why it had to be late, but it was too late. Based on the review, it kind of sounded like it would have been cooler if they would have done more like a found footage kind of thing, and maybe not even made Slender Man a real thing. Like, maybe they, like, all thought Slender Man was real, but it wasn't real, you know? No, it was just all actual Slender Man, apparently. I almost wanted to go see it just to see how bad it was, but now that I know that it was just bad and not in a good way, I don't care. Yeah, it was because of a murder. A couple of girls killed another girl because they were, like, I guess they thought they were sacrificing her to Slender Man or something. Which, let's be real, there was probably already some mental illness going on there, because, I mean, most people have the common... Not to say that all people with mental illness, but, like, some kind of extreme mental illness, you know? Because not even little kids are stupid enough to actually physically murder someone. It's Velociraptor, a dinosaur boat? Yes. I'm not gonna lie, somebody gave me that pun, and I laughed, and then everyone was like, no, seriously, make that something. And I was like, okay, I don't know what it looks like, but it's in. So, Boat Raptor, I guess. Would you like to make Velociraptor? Because I don't have a clue what it looks like, but I'm excited. It's like the Aerodactyl of our region. Why? Who cares? You can take a crack at it? Yes, do the thing. I'm so excited to see, like, more people contribute stuff to this, honestly. Like, I mean, I like drawing all these Pokemon. Like, I like drawing in the Pokemon style, just kind of in general. But it's really cool to see what you guys come up with, and it's fun. Loogly! I feel like Axie would be a name for a mummy's coffin. Jess! Splat Hamster, what's up? What are we drawing today? Since... I don't know if you guys were here. But Ron was cooking up for us, because Ron's super cool. So... Our friend Ron over at DM Joey asked very nicely to draw our legendary Axolopoca, and since he's a friend and he's cool, I let him draw Axolopoca. So I like the design a lot, but I wasn't really crazy about the eyes just because they look more like, I don't know, they don't look very Pokemon. You know, it looks more like a cool creature, like almost like a Digimon than it does a Pokemon. So I asked him to try different eyes on it, and he did them with eyes more like Mewtwo, and I really liked the outcome, just changing the eyes. So, I'd like to do one of the Trio 2 since they're the only unclaimed dragon types. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so Axolopoca looks super awesome. He tried it with Darkrai eyes, and I kind of like the intensity of them, but I'm not crazy. I'm just not crazy about the way they came out. I prefer the eyes. So I am gonna probably stick with this one. And then to counterpart, as its counterpart, I did the other one. I did, Quetzalcoatl? Is that what we called it? It'd be like poison, but it traps. Wait, I even know the moves that would be like poison, but it is trapped, so it's a trap inside with the Pokemon inside? Oh, okay. Yeah, Ron's got a really cool, distinct style, and so I'm trying to just, like, keep elements of it, like the long neck, the little diamond in the chest, the diamond on the head, the thin, gills. What does it mean? Pseudo-basic, pseudo-stage 1, and pseudo-stage 2? That's, like, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Larvitar, Pupitar, Tyranitar. It's just showing that, like, we actually switched that around? I don't remember. Okay, we did leave that. So, like, Shaka twice. Well, Shaka Trice is, like, the Larvitar. Shaka twice is, like, the Pupitar, and then Shaka thrice is the Tyranitar. And then the trio 1, 2, and 3 is like the Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. For some reason, Pokemon doesn't classify it as, like, Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. They classify the first stage as basic, so that means that, like, the second stage, so, like, Ivysaur, Charmeleon, they're called Stage 1, which is confusing because it's not the first stage, it's the second stage, but whatever. Legendary adjacent. Yeah, that is a good way to put it. Actually, we'll just let Axelopoka chill back here while I work on this guy. So yeah, if you want to tackle any of those, go for it. I know how you like your dragon types. And any style will work. I'm down to put whatever. We're going to put them all in this background. So if you do want to go crazy and put a background on it, I'll probably end up cutting it out to put it on the stone background. We are using Photoshop CC 28. Yes, Creative Cloud 2018. I've heard that, I've heard of some other programs, like other people in the Discord use different programs than I do, and it seems like everybody has one that they like, so I wouldn't say that, I mean, Photoshop's the industry standard, but it sounds like the other ones are fine if you're just doing it for a hobby, and especially because it's so fucking expensive. I've heard, Sai is pretty good. There's one Nugget's using right now, I don't know. Nugget's using one that's pretty, that they like a lot. Photoshop is... The current version of Photoshop is like $12 a month. It's like a monthly subscription thing now, which is kind of annoying. I think you can buy older versions of it for a couple $100s, but honestly, like, there's good free software out there if you don't want to pay. I think $12 a month is actually pretty reasonable. If I'm honest. I was really upset about it at first because I was like, oh, I don't want to pay for it forever. Like, why do I have to pay a monthly fee for this program? But now I don't care. So... And I just pay month to month, so if there's an update or something, I could just done. Oh snap, it's the dreaded Axelopoka! Oh look, it's the artist of the dreaded Axelopoka! What's going on, Ron? Oh, we were just talking about you and your cool artwork. I thought we'd let Axelopoka lurk back there while I work on Quetzalotl. Gonna spend some night playing Skyrim, but I might be up for some Fakemon. The link to the Discord doc is... It's in the Discord, or the Drive doc. It's in the Discord, in one of the pins in that channel, but there you go. There's the box. Keep that on my clipboard and occasionally bump it into chat. You guys do have access to comment on that, so just make a comment on whatever Pokemon you want to do, and I'll go in later and, like, make a non-comment note that, like, oh, Flugly's taking this one. Oh, Penny's gonna take this one, or oh, I claimed this one. Yeah, go for it. Anybody's welcome. You guys are more than welcome. Go ahead, myself down for Axelopoka. I'm glad that I let Ron do it, because what ends up happening is when you draw the same thing all the time, which, you know, I've had to do all the art for my channel, you start only being able to draw stuff a certain way. So, I was really afraid to work on an Axolotl Legendary, because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to do an Axolotl in, like, Pokemon style. And then Ron made it Pokemon style, so... I didn't have to do all the work. Is there one that I may do? Yeah, Charmander! Take a look at the list. I just posted the link if you guys need it again. I got a shiny Vaporeon and a decent shiny Jolteon today, that's awesome. I got a shiny Eevee. I'm not gonna evolve it just yet. I'm gonna hang on to it and see what I get tomorrow. My friends and I are gonna go to a park near my house, and or a park near both of us, where I guess there's a big event going on for Community Day tomorrow. So we're gonna go down there and play. So hopefully I can get a bunch of stuff. I really want to make sure I get enough to have one of everything, but that may not happen. You got 3 shiny Eevees today and evolved your best into a shiny Vaporeon. That's awesome. That's the one I'm worried about, actually, is the Vaporeon and the Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, because I've already used my, evolution that uses the names. So if I want to have one of each, I'm gonna have to just evolve my EVs haphazardly and hope for the best. Do I need to mark that I'm doing it? Yeah, you can leave a comment on them, I think. If you right-click on a cell, and you can, at the very bottom, there's an option that says Insert Comment. Just leave a comment with your name that you're gonna do that one. That way, nobody else tries to do it. Like, 'cause I mean, if you guys want to do art of other people's art, that's fine. But just so that we don't end up with, like, a ton of thing. We haven't actually seen the Beanful line in a while. I actually thought somebody claimed that. You got 8 today, and you're waiting for walking one for Umbreon, and then you have one ready to walk for Espeon. I want to get, what is it, 9? So, need Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, Glaceon. Yeah, I need 9 because I want to hang on to one for Sylveon. Oh, you get her Sentrets and Pidgeys. Honestly, unless it's Community Day, I don't see anything but, like, dude. Like, or Fearow is one I've been seeing a lot, too. Like, the Fearow and Spearow. I don't know. It's like, it's been so hot here lately that that Pokemon Go only registers, like, sunny. I only see normal and rock-type Pokemon, and I'm so sick of seeing those Pokemon. Keeping one as an Eevee and walking the other to get Espeon or Umbreon. And yeah, Chess, I don't remember what the Beantoll line was about, if I'm honest. That was a while ago that we decided on that. I almost feel like I remember somebody doing art for that one. But it's not marked that somebody claimed it, so... Yeah, oh my god, Zigzagoon. If I have to see another Zigzagoon, I'm gonna, like, make Zigzagoon go extinct. Sounds like a bean. A beetle. Yeah, I think it was, like, a bean-shaped beetle that evolved into, like, a sprouted bean beetle, and then I think it became, like, a Scarabee. Makes me think that we maybe had it based on a Scarab. Because there's not a lot of Scarab Pokemon. So, Zigzagoon is the Manaphy of Pokemon Go. Yep. I did catch a Victini today in Pixelmon. That was pretty cool. Oh, is Houndour shiny in Pokemon Go now? That's really cool. That's how I got my shiny, Duskull in Pokemon Go, there was a park near my house, or near my work, that had, a Duskull nest in it, and after work I'd just go sit for a little while the traffic was wild, and, you know, it was just impossible to drive home, and I would just sit in the park and just enjoy the nice weather and catch Duskull, and it was great. Too many bug types. Virizion spawned near Pasta's house and it killed itself with Takedown. Oh no! Well, at least you saw something out in that field. I've never seen anything in that field. Is that a daytime spawn? Like, is that the sunflower field but during the day kind of thing? I'm still waiting for your Rayquaza. I actually kind of hope they keep doing community days like this, where it's a Saturday and a Sunday. Because there's sometimes that, like, especially this week, like, you know, one of my friends that I usually go out with for Pokemon Go stuff, you know, she was on a business thing. She wasn't around on Saturday, or she had just gotten back from her trip and didn't really want to go out on a Saturday, so that kind of was nice, because it gave us the option to, like, go out on Sunday if we wanted. I actually kind of almost hope that they keep this. Did they complain, or did they confirm whether or not Glaceon and Leafeon were going to be in it? Because I saw this image floating around for Community Day that had the silhouettes for them on it, but I don't know if it was real or not. Like, I don't know if it was, like, a fan-made thing to, like, promote an event, or if it was, like, a legit thing. Have a good night, Ron. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. Like to do Brasshopper? Oh, do it. Please do Brasshopper. Do you have the reference for Brasshopper, by the way? Oh, ball bearing. Bearing bug of some kind? Ball bearing tree hopper, that. Look up a ball bearing hopper. Fair warning, do not click this link if you do not like bugs. Although this little dude is pretty great. The ball-bearing tree hopper, and we found this while I was looking for images of exotic insects. I was like, holy shit, we need that. We need one of those. You don't have to make it look exactly like that, but I saw it and it was great. So that was where the name came from, I guess is what I want you to know. That was one of those, like, okay, I need that. That's where the name came from, anyway. Axel Focus, a serious case of resting golem face. Oh, okay, so, Nuke, I see you claimed Axie. The 3 in that line, Axie, Staxie, and Staxolotl, our plan for those was to make them like a, Diglett Dug trio. So Axie is just 1 Axolotl. Staxie would maybe be 2, and then, Staxolotl is, like a big pile of them. What was the idea behind Humblebee? I wanted a Bumblebee, and then Coco said Humblebee, and then I was like, that's a Pokemon now. That's what happened. Humblebee's gimmick, I think we were talking about, was gonna be that it's got, like, it almost has, like, Drampa's ability, where it gets, like, really powerful when it gets below half health, except that instead of it, like, glowing red or changing form or something, it just gets an angry face. Nothing else about it changes, it just becomes angry. If you guys want any clarification on any of those, by the way, I didn't really make good notes, if I'm honest. Maybe I should have specified what I would, like... It'd be one thing if it was just like, oh, this creature, it has this name and it's based off of a fish. You know, whatever, like a shark or something, it'd be really easy. But some of them have, like, really specific ideas behind them, like... just imagine what I'm drawing. You're good, Nuke. I don't care what you make the axolotls look like, I just wanted you to know that those 3 go together. You make that look however your heart desires. There it is. Some of these had, like, actual reasonings behind them, like, oh, we need a fire type, or we need a ghost type, come up with something that's a ghost type, and some of them was just that Coco was spatting off awesome puns, and I was like, well, that needs to be a Pokemon now. Or, you know, Flugly was giving us good puns, or, you know, whoever, like, the chat was just full of good puns that night, and I was just writing them down as we went. Kind of spitballing ideas. Which is very unlike the real world, by the way. Usually in the real world there's like a plan, but I was like, whatever, everyone just have fun, let's do it. Wait, what are you drawing, Nuke? What's that about a coffin? I feel like a coffin Pokemon would be good for a ghost type, though. I don't think we have any ghost types left. I mean, I could always make a slot, I guess, for a coffin Pokemon. But we have Coffagrigus. That's like a real Pokemon. Charmander, you're not awful at everything. Plus, I don't care about skill level for this. It's not like... it doesn't matter. This is just for fun. This is all just for funsies. A coffin in a coffin in a coffin. Oh, I totally misread that. I thought you were just repeating a coffin over and over because you were excited. I just saw the in, because I can't read, apparently. My bats are ghost poison? I believe they are, yes. Have you made any progress on them, by the way? I've been really excited to see them since we brought the idea up in the first place, because, like, there's not enough good bat Pokemon. Like, Swoobat kind of just exists, and... I mean, Zubat's pretty cool, I guess. Zubat's like the OG bat Pokemon. Big squishy Bumblebee. How do Pokemon fight? Ah, we already did. Why am I going to my Gmail? That's in a Google Drive. Bumblebee already exists. We already did it. Coco did it. Bumblebee is this one. The Bumblebee. Bedbugs thing happened, so it took... Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, I figured we were probably busy. You guys can start whenever you want. Let me actually link this document, too. I did forget. Now that there's more people here. This is the list. It is in the Google Doc. Humblebee is number 62, and it's marked in green. Finished. That link I just posted in chat is to the currently finished artwork on backgrounds with their typings and stuff. I think I have to go through and edit a couple of these because I think some of their numbers are wrong still, but anything on that Google Doc I linked that's not marked with a green over its number is free game. And also not marked with a name, obviously. Sorry if I didn't make that clear. We're at a point where I'm going to keep wanting to drag the canvas around, and it doesn't help to have Axel in the background. The ones with people's names have been claimed. The ones with green marks are ones that are finished. Yeah, sorry about that. I should actually make... Sorry about that, Chess. I didn't mean to confuse you. I made a note so that no one else would be confused. This is my first time doing, like, a big community project like this, and I got the idea from Ron, so... and the other thing is, like, Ron was marking them manually, I think. Like, he was doing it on his own Word document, but since I don't have Microsoft Word, I've had to do everything on the Google Doc, and I figured, well, if we're gonna do it on the Google Doc, I might as well make it somewhat editable so you guys could, like, claim things even when I'm not around, so... A little bit my fault. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before, so... I mean, I've been enjoying it so far. You guys have these cool ideas for stuff, and... the way I drew the tail before, but... Bring it around town. Actually, is Humblebee not clicked? Yeah, I originally got this. Ron's not in chat anymore. I got this idea from Ron. He does a stream on DM Joey, which I think it's like a partnership with him and his friend, but I never actually got the full story about why his channel is DM Joey. But anyways, he's doing a series called World Building 101, where he kind of they pick a region and or they pick like a biome, so like a swamp biome or a forest biome or an ocean, and they all pick out like 20 creatures for the web of life in that biome, and a couple of predators, a couple of herbivores, a couple of plants, and then everybody kind of pitches in to build that biome, and it's kind of like an open source fantasy world kind of thing, and I just thought it was such a cool idea, and it's a lot of fun seeing what the community builds over there. So I got we were talking about it in the Discord about how fun it would be to make Fakemon together. So I thought, Coco thought, and then I stole the idea to do this. So that's how the Axie Stack world building thing came to be. But since so many of you were artists, I thought that might be. Decided that, yeah, let's pursue that idea. That was a good idea that you guys came up with. Do we have another ground type you could do? The other ground type we have is Turtlesk and Pteramid. They're pyramid turtles. You want to do a ground type? I'm still doing Axie, but I'm not making it a coffin. Oh, well, that's good, because it's not supposed to be a coffin, so... just, yeah, that works. Like I said, it's like a Diglett Dugtrio kind of situation, where it's like... It just keeps multiplying. It's just an axolotl that keeps multiplying. The more you evolve it, the more it becomes just more axolotl. Like, infinite axolotl. If you've seen, like... let me find... Divergence. Oh no, it was Zeta and Omicron. This guy, yeah. Yeah, if you give him the Dugtrio Knight, he becomes, like, a mass of Dugtrios. So the idea for the Axie Staxie line was that it would be, like... It was gonna be like an axolotl, and then it just becomes more axolotls as you evolve it. Sure. Go for it. Until such a day comes that somebody forces me to make the chat unable to, post links without permission, I will leave it open for you guys to post whatever you want. As long as it's within my rules. The first time we get somebody posting illegal stuff in the chat, then I will ban links. Hopefully. Hopefully until then. I think the other is supposed to be, like, the lower right corner. Yes. Yeah, the idea was kind of... I kind of almost didn't want to draw it because it would end up looking just like that, but yeah, the idea was that it would be, like, one axolotl, and then it would just become a pile, like, in the lower right corner of the stream, my little tracker counter, and then, like, Staxolotl, or what was it called? Staxolotl. Yeah, so, like, Axie would be, like, one axolotl, Staxie would be, like, a little pile, like, the three in the corner there, and then Staxolotl would be, like, 6. You know, Diglett Dugtrio. Mega Dugtrio. Axolotls are an actual animal. I also thought you were asking to link an axolotl. I was gonna color it right now, but I could put the line art up if you want to take a stab at it too. I don't remember what I was gonna look up. I wouldn't mind posting just the line art if you wanna go ahead and color it too. I was gonna color it right now, but I wouldn't mind other people trying to color it. Maybe you could do the shiny version. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna color it like Sion. Not gonna lie. Fairy type action going on. Here, let me, would it be helpful if I made this a PNG? I'll make it a PNG and chuck it in the Discord, and then you can grab it. There's some empty line art for you. I kind of want to go through and edit some of these to have shiny versions at some point. So if anybody wants to just take something that already exists and just color it for a shiny, I'd be down for that too. And if it's something I've done, I would be more than happy to pass off the line art if somebody wants to do the shinies. We're kind of just rolling with it right now. It's really relaxed, really chill. Not serious, it's just for fun. So, I'm up for anything. You guys give me any suggestions that you want. What I've been doing too, especially for things that don't already exist as Pokemon, or just for manipulating stuff, like I've grabbed things that have similar, you know, like, okay, so in this case, right, so I wanted him to have kind of chunky arms, so I looked up Toxicroak and kind of grabbed its funny, like, cylinder-shaped arms and its little clawed fingers, but didn't, like, copy anything else from it, obviously, like, kind of referenced. Happy Axie Poke friend, yes. I just know what color it should be. Kind of like Sylveon's color scheme, where it's like white with colorful accents. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna start with white with colorful accents, and then we can always swap the colors around, because it's really easy to swap the colors when you do it this way, so... and then in about an hour, we're gonna switch over to Rabbit and watch Pokemon Heroes, which is the movie with Latias and Latios. So if you guys are up for more Pokemon, because Pokemon's been my life the last couple weeks for no reason, that's what we're gonna be up to, so. Shameless random plug for absolutely no reason. How many square? Why are you so loud? The nice thing is if we, you know, since we're coloring these by hand, too, we don't have to be like, oh, just swap the colors for a different color. You know, like, or just make it slightly more saturated, and now it's a shiny. Like, we can literally color it however we want. Probably, actually. Let's save that before I break. Ready? Hey, go for it. Charmander, which one did you decide on? Did you decide on the Grasshopper? No, you're fine. Hey, you have been going through the thing. Your life has been absolute chaos, I completely understand. Sometimes you gotta step away for a minute. Get your stuff out of storage. Evolving with a lucky egg, BRP, okay. I think Chess wants to claim the fossils, the sloth, so you guys should discuss who's gonna do that. That's up to you guys. I hope I never end up with an infestation of bugs like that, because packing up all my shit sounds the worst. I don't even know what I would do if I had to pack up all of my, if I had to pack up all my Quagsires, because, like, I'd be really afraid that some of them would get damaged in cleaning or something. How are your, sheep plush making out after their little trip through the wash? Have they been rid of bugs? Are they safe? I know you said Tortilla went for a tumble. I have to say, for as much as I didn't really care for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I really like this movie. Actually, it wasn't even that I didn't like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I just was at a point where I just wanted something new and I didn't want to replay the game. I think that's really what my big issue with it was, is I think I was just at a point where I was just not feeling a remake. But I don't know. I like this song. Let's get some Poiple. Gotta get that nice Poiple. Right, Penny? It's all about the Poiple. How should I make its eyes? Ooh. Maybe if I get like a nice like light blue. You heard purple, and you were super immersed in trying Chocatrice. Yes! Anything considered storage has to be emptied for treatment, but your quags are in clear shelf. That's true. They were to keep our, like, china cabinet in my mom's dragon collection, because you can literally see everything inside of it. But the other sheeps haven't been shoved into the dryer yet, but your gentle wash bags arrived from Amazon. Yay! You could, in theory, start putting them in now. Tortilla was fine, so you suspect the rest will be too good. Excellent. Mine are in a clear container. My Quagsires and stuff are in a clear container, but, like, the glass cabinet has gaps in it. It's not, like, a tight seal. So sometimes dust does get in there, and I have to, like, clean it out. But, like, some of that stuff's real fragile. I guess only plush would be the stuff that would be a concern, though, right? There's, like, 2 pieces of plush I have, maybe 3 that I wouldn't really be comfortable putting through a dryer, which I guess if I had an infestation, I would have to do that, but, like, I don't know. Because there's 2 I have in there that are apparently handmade plush, which I didn't actually know. Bought them from somebody, so what do I know? The color his belly a different color. I don't know, I kind of like him just like that. I think he's kind of cute like this. I'm gonna give him eye. This nice like sapphire blue. And actually, I'll make these little spots on top of his arms and stuff. I think for this guy, I will put, like, a color fade on the arm frills, though, because kind of blending in a little bit in a way that I'm not crazy about. Oh no, the ultimate test drawing with a mouse. You got this. You can do it. I believe in you. You can use all the tools that you have at your disposal. It is possible. I have seen it be done. That color, but I want it to... Yeah, there we go. You're just using the entire mouse pad. You've picked up your mouse pad, and you're just waving it all over the screen. Can you imagine if that was how touchscreens worked? Kinda wild. I just realized I did those on the wrong layer. Good job, me, knowing what layer I was on. I mean, in my opinion, that gives you a significant advantage over somebody not using a MacBook Pro, because I think the MacBook Pro trackpad is infinitely better than anything a PC has ever done, but... like, I can't stand PC trackpads at all. Every time my mom is like, fix my computer, or my grandma specifically, fix my computer, and then I have no idea what to do with the trackpad. Like, the trackpad makes 0 sense. That's my own personal opinion, though. I'm not saying PCs suck. I just prefer Mac trackpads. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think he looks pretty cute. I think that's a good color scheme too. Okay. Let's dump a little color on that, or a little shadows on that. You know, art, white and purple color off of here, or blue color off of here, and just be done with it. Sometimes I'm worried that, like, I'm too obsessed with axolotls, but then I remember how... You know what I mean? Just... like, I want a bunch of... so I want a bunch of Tokage plush. Tokage, isn't it? Tokage. This little... cute little nugget. He's so good and pure. But, I want a bunch of plush of this guy on an app called Toraba. Can't decide if I recommend it or not. It's really fun, and you can win actual prizes with it, but it's so easy to spend too much money on it. But anyways, I won a couple plush of him, and I have them all in a pile at my desk at work. And, like, on the one hand, I'm so excited because they're so cute, and I just get to go to work, and they just sit there and stare at me. But on the other hand, it's like, wow, it looks like I have a serious obsession with this random Japanese character. His name is just Tokage. Yep, that is his name. He is the son of the Loch Ness Monster. How do you even Google that in Japanese? If you go to the... brand is called Sumiko Garashi. If you go to their Wikipedia page, they have the kanji for Sumiko Garashi, and they also have the kanji here for all the characters. Okay. But he's the son of the Loch Ness Monster. He is a dinosaur, also, and then his best friend is a different Tokage, just a regular lizard, but he likes dinosaurs. But you can just search Tokage and he comes up. You find a lot more merchandise of them on, like, Japanese eBay. Tokage literally just means lizard. Oh, well, I mean, if you just search... I guess if you just search... I mean, if you just search Tokage, that's what comes up. I mean, you get pictures of lizards, but for some reason, this is what comes up. But if you do grab the Japanese kanji of it and throw it into, like, Nappen or something, it does bring up actual lizards, and then it's thing, like, you almost have to search for Sumiko Garashi because it's the brand name. I see what you mean, though. Yeah, I've always wondered how that works. Antimony, what's up? Just had that door fixed, Antimony. What are you doing? I gotta get the door fixed again. Come on. Kicking down my doors. This is what I get for kicking down Feb's door. Payback. Feb sent you, didn't she? I kicked down her door. Okay. Oh yeah, show the axle up. Okay. Alright, this is Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is our fairy water. Yes, fairy water. So definitely not Primarina. And Axelapoca is our dark. We were brought forth by sheeps. Good. Bring the sheeps. Yeah, there you go. That's them. And since they're not two different animals, basically the big question is, which game do you buy? Do you buy the one with the cute axolotl, or do you buy the one with the badass? I'm excited to see what you do with the shiny. Since you wanted to color it, like, I'm excited. I'm just excited to see what a bunch of you guys grab stuff tonight, and I'm really excited about it. Like yes, bring me more things. Make more art. I'm so excited. I love when you guys draw stuff. Like, the nice thing about being an artist myself is that I can, like, you know, I can make art. You know, if something funny happens in a game we're doing or something, I can make my own fan art. But I love when you guys make art. I can draw all day, every day, but I don't get to see, you know, I guess I get to see your guys' stuff a lot because you put the art share, but like, you know, it's not the same. Different. Fun. You guys are awesome. All art is good. As long as you try, it is good. You may get a cringe reaction if you ever try to send me, like, Sonic fetish art. Because I'm not a big fan of that, but at least they tried. You know? All skill levels are welcome. I mean, I don't know if I would do this for everything, but, like, you just give me a basic concept, I think I'd be down to, like, Pokemonify it if you don't think that you're getting what you want out of it. But I'd rather encourage you guys to make your own art, no matter what the skill level, and just do your best, and, you know, just have fun with it, but if any of you guys are, like, seriously upset with the way it's coming out, like, I don't want you to not have fun with it. That's because the whole key is to have fun. And I guess, Sonic fetishists. Who doesn't? Yeah, that's true. Alright, I think that's it. I think Quetzalcoatl is done. So, let me grab card. Actually, let me make sure real quick since we're sitting here. Let me make sure all the numbers they are. Obvious. Shrill 39. I know we took that one out, and that threw me off a bit. That's actually. See, I'll save these out later. I won't bore you guys with file management, but. Magpole, yeah, okay, so everybody from this point forward got moved up one. Fun. Nine. I'll save these out and stick them in the drive when, while we're watching the movie. I won't bore you guys with extreme file management. Wow, what happened to Dupacabra? Oh, yeah, he's 50. Oh, okay, these didn't get moved around. 9, 6, 2, 7. Ceratops is 71 and 72. Okay, so those are fine. Just for some reason, that middle section there just got, like, confusing. Problem for me is I can't figure out how to blend two colors. It goes well and then just cuts off and needs to blend. Huh, I don't know what program you're using. I want to redeem a Pokemon code in Ultra Sun. Went to update, couldn't update it because of needing to update my 3DS. Good. You need a hummingbird Pokemon? I don't know why we didn't do a hummingbird Pokemon. Hummingbirds are great. See you later, Nuke. Have a good night. Definitely come up with some arts for the Pokemon's claim, but I can't do the Sugimori style. Copying the Sugimori style is pretty tough, to be honest. I won't pretend like it's easy. It took me a while to do the ones that I did do. Like, now it looks really easy because I can just be like, oh, I'm just gonna draw it. But, like, the first time that when I did Pot Shot and Kick This, it took me, like, several hours to come up with that design because I was having to, like, amalgamate a shape out of different Pokemon. What I was doing was looking at different Pokemon and copying features I liked. Like, here, let me give you an... So, like, Pot Shot, So, like, these guys I was obviously looking at Cacturn and Cacnea. I was copying things off of them, like the ridges, specifically the way that those Pokemon handle their little spikes. The pot was kind of just, I just made a pot, I guess. The eyes, these eyes are, I want to say Hoppip eyes? No, these are Turtwig eyes. I got those eyes directly, I made the eyes look like Turtwig's eyes. Those are... I don't remember whose eyes. But I was, like, looking at other Pokemon while I was drawing them. This one, I knew what it was gonna look like from the beginning, and I didn't want to make it look like that one Digimon that's a cactus with gloves, so... You know, I had to be careful with it, but... And honestly, like, some people aren't following the Sugimori style that close, like... Rons don't look super like Sugimori style. Like, they've got some features that are very Sugimori, but they're not, like, straight up, specifically, like, tailored to it. Which I think is kind of fun, actually. It gives them a little, like, special spin. You know, Luchagat doesn't have so many serious Pokemon features, but it looks like a Pokemon still, you know? Like, this guy, I copied his eyes are off Darmanitan. So, like, I can look at pretty much any of these and see, like, the inspiration from a Sugimori standpoint. I mean, they're not that clean when you get up close to them, but... I get a lot of stray lines everywhere. But I'm glad that you guys appreciate my lines. Here real quick. Car. Want to get Splashy Bar out of there. My line art brush is actually in the art resources area of the Discord. If you guys ever want to try it and see if it works for you. They're only for Photoshop because I don't know how to export for other programs, but if you feel like that might help you, try it. You guys do love and appreciate. Just big scribbles that you reduce down to 33%. Down to 3% opacity on the finish. The hideout off of there. Oh no. I mean, some of it is just a lot of practice. Flashy bar I'm missing. That's good. Put that back. Alright, and you are a Quetzalcoatl. Let's grab my downloads and Get back. Do not delete immediately. Does anybody know which Denotion comes first? Does water come first, or does fairy come first, or does it matter? Like, you know how flying is always the secondary typing, and I don't know why? It could be a brush issue. I have really shaky hands just in general, so, I mean, not to... Fucking Trick House, holy crap. Trick House, calm down. Sorry, that threw me. Yeah, like how fairy, flying type's always the secondary typing. Does it matter with fairy? Oh yeah, sure. Adventure Sheebs! Obviously, I still have a lot of work to do, such as shading and color balancing and eye highlights and all that nonsense, but whatever you think of as their primary typing, well, I would definitely say water since it's a puddle, but... I know some flying, it's always the secondary, but for other ones like water, it could be river. Fairy usually goes last. I don't know if that's because it's like a new type. I'll go with that. For some reason, Splashy Bara is missing one of their... I don't know why that layer is just missing. so there's Quetzalcoatl. Let me actually grab... I don't feel like... I could, but I don't want to. Sweet. I always wonder if the X flying thing was a deliberate or if it was an odd pattern they did by accident at the first generation and thought, fuck it, we're just committed now. I don't know. I don't know why it's always the second typing. It seems really weird. Let's take a look at this list. I feel like one of these goes back to the drive. There was a lot of weird stuff that went down in the first generation that I feel like... I just committed nuke to a bunch of them. Chesu, looks like Chesu came. Congratulations. We claimed it first, so I don't know what's going on with the ground sloth, but you guys can talk about it. You're done, and you're done. Alright. Did anybody else claim anything tonight? Oh, actually. I want to do the pyramid turtle, but at the same time, I'll draw a pyramid. Oh, I should ask Sidri if Sidri wants to do Comodos's first, now. Should we do one of the fish? Oh yes, that's right. You got Velociraptor. And you got the Chockatrice. Which I'm glad for because I didn't I'm not gonna lie, I was not that invested in Chockatrice. Because I don't even know why. I like the name, like the naming convention is kind of funny, and I like Electric Dragon as a typing, I just didn't really want them. I feel like I kind of want to do the Piranha Pike. Let's do a pike. Let's do a piranha. I'm gonna do that one. Maybe if I do piranha, you can get some ideas for how to draw the other one, since you said you're struggling with the style a little bit. If you want to stick to the Pokemon style. Tail is an electric plug right now? Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm really excited. Alright, so. Give him like a cool, like, that kind of pose. Because it's flying type. A pike whip. Oh, okay. It can just, there's not like a specific optical. He's gonna have like a little point. That. Fine. Got his little eye up here. Got this funny little like shape around. I'll be look up. Spell. Oh yeah, that's perfect. He's got like a little like underbite jaw, which is like perfect. I'm definitely gonna need to like adjust. When in doubt, scribble a whole bunch. You'll figure it out. Trust me. Kinda got... I think this is like the important part, this little top lip thing going on. That's kind of the important part of what a pike looks like. Kinda got this little... I don't want to give him some spikes, even though pikes don't really have spikes, since he's a steel type, though. Or is he steel? Oh, he's not steel. That one's flying water. Doesn't matter. I think I might give him, like, little flying fish type arms, too. Accentuate that flying typing. As the eel just told you a joke and is waiting for your reaction. You're right, it does. I almost want to make its mouth more piranha-y, though. Maybe we gotta commit to the nose. And that big ol' long stabby face. Let's see. And this is kind of an important part of its shape too, is that it kind of almost ends in like a... He actually has several fins, which is kind of interesting. That into the design too. I should put the front fins up a bit, maybe. I mean, it's not gonna look super like a pike, I don't think. But, let me look up a... I guess Carvana is technically a... It is a piranha, isn't it? I always think of it as a, I always think of it as a shark, because it evolves into a shark, but... So this is the part where I would start grabbing, like, design features off of other Pokemon. So, like, Basculin, I kind of like this along his head, so, like, I might Grab that. Gotta keep that little mustache-y shape. Gotta have that. Give him like a really distinctive Pokemon eye, which is that one. Other bat Pokemon for references, someone made a Noibat Lunala fusion. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. Okay, why don't we continue that shape down like this way and almost like a helmet. I think one of the big keys to, like... I think one of the keys to doing the Pokemon style is to outline everything, because all the colors have outlines. You will rarely ever see a Pokemon where two colors are not separated by a line. Like, I think, like, right here on this tail is, like... Even, like, on a Gibble, like, these lines are cut, you know... Unless it's, like, a spot pattern, usually... They outline everything, and I think that helps. Stoic, what's up? Oh my god, it's so cute! I like Lunala. I think Lunala's cool. Regular diamond. I don't want to give him just one like this. Something really simple. There's too much room to go crazy on this, and... I think it needs to not go crazy. Nuke's back, yay! Back to a... Alright, so this dude... We got nothing very notable. Maybe Solgaleo, right? Somebody should do a fusion of a Solgaleo with a Litten. Or not Litten, Litleo. Let's look for an eel Pokemon. No, it's not really the same shape, but... Give me some ideas for how to break up this part of the body, so it's not quite the same. Keep that nice pike body shape, little cut off here. Oh, it spins back on in a second. This is a very stabby flying type. I'm gonna give him a tail like Electros, I think. Single macaroni. One macaroni. Right now he looks like you should be able to peg him into a big... Horizontal. Coco, what's up? Macaroni time. It is. I'll make this bat different by giving this one arms. Wait, bats don't have any arms. That's why all these bat Pokemon either have hands on their wings or no hands. Oh, it is really cute. Solgaleo looks very confused. Straight up give him a tail like Electros. Just copy Electros's tail. Color it a different color. Don't worry about it. Oh no, Stoic, no, this is not an actual Pokemon. We are creating Fakemon. I'm pulling Pokemon off I'm pulling, like, design elements off of other Pokemon. So, like, I gave him a face like a Basculin, I gave him a tail like a... I don't know why I was concerned that our names were too repetitive when there's literally a Pokemon called Electric, but it's spelled with eel instead of... Define if the colors won't blend? Yeah, go for it. Actually, a lot of Pokemon don't have blended colors. Like, if you look at any picture of a Pokemon, their colors are all separated by, line. So, like, on Electric, for example, like, this red is not blended in with the blue. It's separated by a line. The only place you get blending is, like, when they put shadows on it, but if you don't have the ability to blend, it's not a big deal. So yeah, go for it. If they will not blend, then they will not blend. It's a meme, isn't it? Will it blend? Yeah, really, the only places in this style where you don't get colors, that are blending is whenever you see shadows, and, like, they're so... Like, they're just soft around the edges, but they'd be fine if they... Like, here's a good example. Wishy-Washy. Wishy-Washy, whoever's art this is, it just has a solid line, but it still reads like a Pokemon. Because it's got those colors divided up by line, so... Yeah, you should be fine. Puts Esper eyes on this, yes! Esper's eyes crack me up. Alright, let's give this bad boy some fin. He needs some finnies. I also think he needs some... Alright, so he's got the 2 in the front. Bottom. Always need 1,000 per... Right? I can't decide what kind of fins I want to look up fish Pokemon in general and see what kind of fins we got. Or maybe I can grab one of them. I don't think I want them to be like this. I feel like that's elegant, maybe. I don't know what that is, but I kind of love it. Be more like that. Actually, maybe if they're segmented like those fins, that'd be cool. Here goes shrimp. I love it. How's everybody's Saturday going? By the way. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Checking in on you at close to the end of the stream. I always forget about Miley City. I feel like this needs to be bigger. I feel like his wings need to be like a prominent part of his design since he is a flying type. Went to a pool party? That's fun. Oh, a craft fair is cool. I haven't been to the pool in like a hot minute. which is weird because there's literally a pool at my apartment, but I'm so ready. You don't understand. I love derpy shit, so I'm like so excited now that you've said that it's derpy. I'm gonna give it 4. Like, I'm gonna give like these wings a little bit smaller. But I'm still gonna make them kind of big and prominent. And this one can just... I live for the derp. Derp is practically my middle name at this point. I know we talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the stream, but did anybody catch any shinies during Pokemon Go Community Day today? And if not, are you planning on going out tomorrow to do the Community Day festivity? Taking a break sounds good. It's always good to take a break. Do you think I should make the points a little sharper? I mean, it is a flying type, but maybe I could, like, not round the wings out so much. Make them maybe more, like, Carvana's fins. That. Sharpen them up a little bit. You got your 8 and you intend to spend another 3 hours out and about tomorrow as well. Awesome. Hoping I can find enough tomorrow. Oh, you know what? He does have, like, a split... Didn't even see that. Oh. Oh, what do you guys think? I think that looks pretty cool. He should probably have some spots, too. Like, spikes are kind of spotted. Patches in there. Gotta make them nice and big and chunky, because the Pokemon style is very simple. Big fishy sketch, too. That's totally a Pokemon. It's all about simple shapes, too. Take those vague fishy shapes, make them more spiky or pointy or whatever, and there it goes. Then it's free. Are there any other patterns on this guy that are kind of important? Could do like a belly color. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks pretty good. You draw very realistically. You have a really good grasp of how to draw fish, like, in a realistic way, so it's hard to simplify those faces down, like the shapes down a little bit. I mean, it doesn't look super like a pike, but, like, part of it helps to identify whatever it is that makes the animal identifiable. So, like, on a pike specifically, it's this top and bottom fin, and it's this funny little, like, bass, like, upper lip shape. So on this guy, I made sure you got this little shape in here. He's got his top fin and his belly fin, and the split tail. And that kind of identifies it as a pike. So on your Arowana, So on your Arowana, the things I would focus on if I was doing it, I would focus on these little triangle-shaped fins, for sure. I would focus on the fact that the fins are kind of make almost this heart shape near his back. But most importantly, this little pouty lip. You know, really accentuate that, and maybe, like, have a line that cuts here. Kind of like how I've got right here at the back of his jaw. Those are the things I would focus on if I was doing an Arowana Pokemon. Honestly, Arowana already kind of looks like a Pokemon. Oh, he's also got these cute little whiskers on his chin, which might be kind of fun to play with. Like, maybe your Arowana could have a face that's like... Again, that's all if you guys even want to stick to the Pokemon style. You can honestly do whatever you want. Quick question. Maybe a quick answer. Although I tend to talk too much, so you never know. Will I learn something from completing the Axie? Maybe. I think you can learn anything. From anything. Oh, I love that you're doing like a little pixel art version. Oh, and you got your little... Oh, I like his Esper eyes. They're super cute. I don't know, I kind of like the Esper eyes. Chesu's might be a little bit hard to convert. I might have to... Chesu, when you're done with yours, since it looks like you're doing pixel art style, I might convert yours into a full-scale drawing as well. Like, I might... unless you want to draw, like, a full-size art, I might do that just so we can put it on the background and put it in the Dex folder, because, I can't size that up to fit on our background, I don't think, but I like it. It's cool. It looks like a game sprite, which is awesome. Like, that's so not, like, a bad critique. That's just, I suddenly realized that if anybody does pixel art, I can't put it on the background. But we'll make it work, because I like it. Oh, look, they're so fat. Their little feet kind of freak me out, though. Do we think of Cockatrice so far? I don't know. Oh, I like him! Oh, I like his little plug tail. I like that he looks like a chicken. Drawing a pixel size can be easily sized up. Oh, perfect. Well, there you go. Never mind. Then I have worried for nothing. All is well. If it's easier for you to do it in pixel art, definitely do it in pixel. Do not fear. For some reason there's a green box around Sterling and I don't... Oh, it's because I'm looking at it on the other screen and I'm like, eh. I have this document up in two places. Yeah, whatever's easiest for you guys, honestly. Like, if you're more comfortable, there you go. Size them up a little bit. No, seriously, it's whatever's easiest for you guys. If you're gonna find it easier to work in pixel art, totally do that, and we'll just make it work for the decks. I'm down for whatever style. It doesn't have to look like Pokemon. This isn't serious. I hate to admit this to you guys. Alright? But I don't actually work for Game Freak, so we don't have a style guide. I know that it's heartbreaking that you're not actually working for Game Freak, but we don't actually work. I would love to work for Game Freak, honestly. Like, I would love to make Pokemon for a living. I'm obsessed with it. This franchise is just a problem. I know. I'm sorry. Stack Saturday is ruined. I've ruined your lives. I know. I'm sorry. I know it's 10 o'clock, but I kind of want to line art this, so do that real quick. I like that Kib is having so much trouble with the autocorrect that that he's just resorted to using emotes to communicate. The autocorrect meme generator continues. Making Pokemon for a living would be amazing. I know. Jay sucks. Oh no. Sucksy stuck. I'm sorry, Coco. I've ruined your days. Everyone's day is ruined. Gib does not do typing on a phone well. I see that. It's okay. We love him anyway. Auto flubs and all. If we actually worked for Game Freak, we would all have a document that has like a style guide that shows you like, okay, this is how you do this thing in Pokemon style, this is how you do this part in Pokemon style. Like, they would give you a guide that breaks down the style bit by bit, but we don't, so. That's what we get sometimes at work, if we're working on a project and I have to do, like, art in somebody else's style, or if we're sending, you know, art out to be animated by somebody, we give them a style guide so they know, like, what features of that art are, like, the most important for, like, you know, getting the closest to that style as possible. You can never truly replicate the art style of the artist that you're looking at, because it's not your style. It's really hard to perfectly match it, but if you can get most of, like, the key features down, it passes, you know? Even in a professional industry, you can't always perfectly copy some style. The only reason Disney is able to do it so well is because they have their their artwork is broken down into, like, a true science. You gotta be real good at following a style if you... I would probably not be able to... I don't think I could stay on model well enough. Top part of the legs, the thigh parts, they almost look like Kirby feet instead. Then again, how does Zubat work? That's a good question, actually. I always wondered that. The whole Zubat line doesn't make any physical sense. Like, I think I saw a thing once, it was like, yeah, this. Like, how does Golbat's mouth work? Does it close its mouth by going, or does it, like, squash its whole face? I don't understand. That's why I never applied to Flight Rising for position. I was super tempted, but can't do those. Flight Rising was actually one of the, well, not, one of the artists, Undell. I had a bunch of her art books, and that's where I kind of learned to draw, sort of. That was, like, one of my places where I learned how to draw, was from her art books. Not as nice. Then again, she is a busy lady doing busy lady things and does not have time to talk to. So, I kind of get it. Not mad about it. Just saw that post yesterday. The answer is in Pokemon Stadium. It looks like the first version, but with an underbite. Gotcha. Sign me up. I could absolutely do those. Make like 400 genes, but that's all you'd be able to do. Yeah. Coloring their line art's fun. I'll go till 10:30, so we can see how far into this we can get, and then we'll call it a night and go watch a movie. How's that sound? The next movie we're watching is Pokemon Heroes, which is the one with Latias and Latias. So we're gonna check that out. I haven't seen that one in a while, so I'm kind of excited to watch it. There's a couple of them I haven't seen and don't really remember And or don't really remember that well, I should say. Like the one we watched last week, the Celebi one, I did not remember that movie at all. And all of its craziness. Did you figure out how to get it to stream from a DVD? Were you able to do that? Because I didn't have time to look into it, so I'm gonna have to find a pirated version unless you found one. Ooh, I should try to find a version that has subtitles too. One of you guys asked for subtitles. I feel like I'd actually find it fancy. If only these things were on Netflix, my life would be so much easier. Because Netflix does just have built-in captions. It's impossible. There's an extension that lets you stream anything visible in Chrome. You can stream Netflix or whatever, but DVDs are not possible without crazy hacks that cannot be bothered with. Ugh. Based in Venice, and he makes out with Latias. Yep, that's pretty much all I remember about it. Is that it's Pokemon Venice, and that he makes out with Latias, and I don't understand. So that'll be interesting. Which I don't remember Latias and Latios having any kind of, like, illusion power, so I never really understood that. She was in a human disguise, yeah. But, like, I don't remember why. I don't remember Latias and Latios having those kind of abilities, so... Then again, I don't really know anything about Latias and Latios, so... My authority is not quality. Don't listen to me. Actually, don't listen to me about anything, okay? I'm 25, but I'm just a kid. So, don't listen to me. I'm only a barely functional adult. Baby bats look like potatoes. That's incredible. They just made it up for the movie. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I still like them. I don't care. Just... I guess there's, yeah, I guess since they're psychic types, it makes sense, but I just don't remember them specifically having the ability to do they even get the move transform? Actually? It's so divorced from the games they had to make a separate game just to tie them in with the game. Wait, really? Which game was that? Food? Batch potato. I think I watched almost all the way to the end of the, certain moves are utterly different, like Screech. Anime Screech is nothing like in-game Screech. Oh, that's true. That one's a little sloppier than last time, but that's fine. At time Pikachu used Thunder to give Tailo golden armor. I definitely did not know that was a thing, and I'm slightly concerned. Latias can't learn Transform naturally, and I'm 99% sure they can't learn it by TM. Is Transform even a TM? Even though it was... I remember if it was the last Pokemon movie I watched while I was in the fandom when they introduced... The last Pokemon movie I watched when I was in the fandom was when they introduced... We've watched the original series. We've almost finished the original series, and then we're gonna start Advanced Generation. I've seen Wishmaker and Deoxys. I've heard Lucario and the Mystery of Mew is pretty good. I've heard Pokemon Ranger is basically it's Pokemon Ranger and Temple of the Sea. Oh, Asher, thanks for the host. I've heard that this Manaphy movie is like Castle in the Sky but worse. And then I haven't seen any of them after that, but I've heard pretty much everything from Diamond and Pearl on is just like the worst. Except Magearna? I heard the Magearna one was okay. Wait, there's a Detective Pikachu movie coming out? What? Oh, I need that. May 10th. Oh, I need a I want to buy Detective Pikachu and play it on stream. Temple of the Sea was a disappointment. Yeah, I heard it was just fine. That it was just whatever. Oh, yeah, that's totally a thing that happened. There you go. Lucario film is great. Well, we'll get to that one. The plan was kind of to watch as many of these as we could get through before somebody was like, hey, can we not watch Pokemon movies anymore? I'd rather really watch something else. Because realistically it should be the subs that are choosing the movies, but we kind of got on this little Pokemon binge and then just didn't not do it. Detective Pikachu is live action starring Ryan Reynolds. What? I need that in my life. I'm gonna get Detective Pikachu. We're totally gonna play that on stream. I'll have to make sure my 3D, but we're absolutely. All right. Got 15 more minutes before I promise we go watch a movie. So let's look up water Pokemon. What colors? If Arowarna is... if Arowarna's kind of a reddish orange color, and we make Sterling kind of like a black and silver, almost like a, maybe we do like Empoleon colors for him. Then maybe we could do like a middle of the road. Hey, Alter, what's up? Olive green? I don't want any CGI on Ryan Reynolds. Just leave him exactly the way he is. Ryan Reynolds and a Pikachu. I'm down. Yeah, maybe like more like Ludicolo colors. Not addressed at all. Everyone just treats him like a Pikachu even though he's obviously human. Oh, that'd be awesome. Detective Pikachu should be Ryan Reynolds in a cheap Pikachu costume. Yes. Yeah, we're working on one of our legendaries right now. This is Piranite. Flying water hike Pokemon. And in 15 minutes we're gonna go watch Pokemon Heroes. So, ooh, I have a broken line somewhere. Ah, the tips of the wings, like tips of wings like this, or like claw tips or whatever, that always gets me, like every time. Lots of shots of what the Pokemon would look like based on props used in the filming location. Oh, okay, cool. So ready. Honestly, like, give him to me. I didn't even know that was the thing that was happening, but Detective Pikachu is already the funniest thing I've ever seen, so... Like, when the trailer first came out for that, I was like, is Pokemon really doing this? Is this actually happening? Like, I almost couldn't believe it was real for a second. Oh, look at them. They're like, yeah, they're like 3D. There they are. That Pancham. Real, though. And he is ready. Almost doesn't look real. Oh, like, although, that's how I felt when Detective Pikachu first came out, too. I was like, this can't be real. This is not a real thing that's happening. Is this the timeline that we're in? Like, is this what we're doing in this timeline? Detective Pikachu. And here we are. I kind of want to put some red on him, like the spikes on Feraligatr. Would that make him look too much like a flower? Maybe blue instead. Never have too much blue on a water type Pokemon. Let me try the red. If it makes it look too grassy, then it. Grass. Let's try this blue color off of, or not. That one, the middle one. Darker. Like Feraligatr blue. Yeah, there's fish that actually look like that, but I'm concerned about it, like, because it's a Pokemon, I'm concerned about it being too, like... Omega, what's up? Limit the red to accents? Oh yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Oh, we kind of have a lot of colors already. I think I'm gonna pull the colors off of, Ombre, because... Blue off of Marshtomp, because I like that blue better. Yeah, there we go. That's on the right track. Let's color that eye in. Let's color the eye in and see what it looks like. Like a yellow eye. That's where I could use the red. That reminds me of a rainbow trout. Oh. Close. Pokemon, quick, just how we're doing. I don't think they do anything special with the legendary Pokemon to make them like. I don't think they use gradients or anything on them. I think we're pretty good. Grab Cincino for that nice shadow color, and then we'll... Thank you, Cincino, for your contribution. Cincino. Thanks, hamster. I'm happy with this one. I was a little concerned about drawing fish. Got pretty good. Now, I'm excited to see what Auntie does with the other one. We'll have a pair. Legendary fish is a bold choice. Yeah, a little bit. I just was thinking. It was kind of your fault. Other people had been suggesting fish. Flugly wanted us to do more fish because we didn't have a lot of them. And I was a little hesitant to do fish just because so many fish Pokemon. But then we were suggesting, I was looking for suggestions the other night, and Auntie suggested Arawarna, and I was like, why not some fish legendary, since everybody's asking for it, and Flugly suggested it again, you might as well just do it, so that's how we ended up with a fish legendary, and I'm kind of okay with it, actually. I think it's different. You know, a lot of people are gonna go with mythical stuff, but we just went with big river fish. So it's a little your fault, but not in a bad way. Certainly didn't do anything. Paused? Perhaps. Not in trouble. A lot more like real-world myths than actual legendary Pokemon. A lot of the legendary Pokemon are still based on animals, though. Because a lot of real-world myths are based on... a lot of real-world myths are based on, you know, actual creatures, too. Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno were birds. Beasts are cats, depending on whether you're team dog or team cat. You know. Or team, oh my god, stop fighting about it, why do you keep bringing this up every time you stream? You know, the golems obviously aren't real creatures, but they are based off of statues from, you know, the real... So it's like... people would know whether or not there's a bird the size of a Buick flying around, but rivers, you never know. Maybe that's the mystery. There's a lot of river monsters in, like, lore and mythology, though. You know, somebody sees a big snake swimming through a river, and, I mean, a lot of people think those are monsters. Loch Ness Monster is actually a great example of that. You know, somebody saw a log in a lake and thought it was a dragon. Like, so yeah, that's kind of cool. I brought up the cat versus dog thing on Facebook one time, and one of my friends, like, shit, she was like, no, they're dogs. It's not that serious. Relax. It's really not that serious. I'm not mad about it. Pointing out a fact. Sharks! Yeah, the Loch Ness Monster, it's actually just sharks. Everything is sharks. Weird shadow you saw in the river? Shark. That thing off in the distance in the ocean? Shark. That thing flying over your head. Can't identify it? Shark. Aliens are just sharks. That's the new conspiracy. Forget the government is full of lizard people. Aliens are sharks. That's the next one. Standard used to be dogs, cats, gerbils. Yeah, I think that's the meme, isn't it? It's cool as shit, and if they tried to attack us, we could just boop them up. Threat neutralized. You could just neutralize the threat with nose boops. Somebody should make that a movie in the vein of, like, bad shark movie. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Superman? Nope, just a shark. Yep, just a shark. Still a shark. You know that movie that's coming out, by the way? The Meg? The one that's based on the Megalodon? Hate the title. Even for a stupid fucking movie, it's a dumb title. But anyways, I heard that it's actually pretty good just because it doesn't take itself very seriously, and if you go in expecting like a good shark, like a good scary shark movie, you're gonna be disappointed, but if you go into it knowing that it's gonna be a shitty, just fun shark movie, that it's actually pretty good. I don't know if any of you guys are going to see that. You guys are movie buffs and have seen things like that. I think that's the problem with a lot of, like, shark movies that Hollywood tries to do, is that they take themselves too seriously, and honestly, shark movies should just be fun. So Jaws. I'm so excited for Meg, it just looks too dumb. Yeah, well, that's what I've heard. Hey, Foxtrot, what's up? Yeah, I heard that it's just dumb and campy in the vein of, like, a Sharknado. Because Jaws did really well, and then Hollywood was like, we have to milk sharks forever. But you can't make sharks serious like Jaws. You know, like, Jaws was probably the only good, serious shark movie. And then after that, like, people just kept making dumb stuff like Sharknado and Shark Octopus and just Sharktopus. Sharknado 5, yeah. Yeah, it's like Jaws, but dumb. And it looks incredible. Because it looks really fucking stupid. Didn't think it needed. Waiting for Epi to get back on? Gotcha. Was it Deep Blue Sea where Samuel L. Jackson was billed to the lead, but then they pulled a twist and had the shark jump out and eat him in the first 20 minutes? Yes, I think that's true. I also don't remember if that was, like, one of those good shark movies or if it was a dumb good shark movie. Oh, you know what? I forgot something on Quetzalcoatl. I forgot to blur. Isn't really a big deal. A few blur. I should probably also put highlights on him since he's a little more common. It's one where they tried to make it serious and then went too hard and it became silly. Yeah. I feel like that happens quite a bit too. Heck out of those. Soften those up real good. That's better. Alright, let's do the same thing to Piranha since it's a little bit bigger and more colorful. We'll do the same thing on here. Oh, thanks, Stoic. That's one of our legendaries. Let's blur that a couple of times. I feel like the highlight needs more blur. Else, I don't know why. Order these once. Hey, did 2 in 1 day. I'll go ahead and pop these into the, while I figure out what we're doing. I'll put them next. There you go. You're in your element. You got this. You can do it. Alright, let's go to Rabbit. He's locked me. I'm gonna post the room code in chat. It will ask you, because I don't know why it started doing this now. It will probably ask you to confirm that you are joining. It'll say something like "Let Axie know you're here" or whatever. So just let it know you're here, and I will let you in. Yeah, that's Quetzalcoatl. That's our fairy water legendary. Actually, here, I'll show you the counterpart to it. Pokemon unfolds its body with its down and reflects light to alter its appearance. Huh. They retconned Latias for the movie. Incredible. That's Axolopoca. Axolopoca is the dark water legendary. It's the opposite one. And then Ron did that one. There you are, friends. Couple of legendaries. Here is the room code. We are gonna watch Pokemon Heroes, which is the one with Latias and Latias. So if you would like to join us for a little while, feel free to hop in. I'm gonna look for the movie real quick, because I forgot to do that before the stream. So, yeah, should we... I guess we'll just close the stream for tonight. We won't go raid anybody. It's hard to raid and then immediately leave. So we'll just be done with the stream tonight, so... Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys over at the movie. You're super cool. You're all great. I'm so excited to see what you guys are working on for, I'm so excited to see what you guys are working on for the, these Pokemon you guys are working on. So, I will see you guys in a little while. Thank you for hanging out with me at the stream. You guys are great. And I will see you on Monday for Pokemon. That's the next time we're doing something. We're gonna play more Soul Silver on Monday. Later. It's pretty quick to make an account if you want to make an account. I don't know if there's a way to do it without an account. Unfortunately, I can't make it public, because then anybody... That's just not a good idea. So. See you guys later. See you on Monday, hopefully. Have a good night or a good rest of your day. Bye.